the importance of setting goals, but more importantly, the importance of setting high goals. Why is it important to set high goals? Let's think about it this way. Let's say that you're given two options, okay? One option is to set high goals. One option is to set low goals. What would you choose? If you had to choose one, what would you choose? To me, it's a no-brainer. I'd go with this one. I'd choose the one with the higher goal. Same thing. If you could dream small or dream big, if you're given those two options, what would you choose? Would you really choose the one where you dream small? I mean, maybe if you're, I don't know. I don't know why anyone would choose that, but if you're given those two options, it's always good to go to the bigger one. It's like if someone offered you $1 and if someone offered you $100 and said, yo, which one do you want? Would you go for the $1? I mean, that just doesn't make any sense, you know? It's not even humility. It's not like, oh, dude, I'm gonna be humble and take the $1. That's just being stupid, okay? So it's the same thing. The importance of setting high goals. Setting high goals is very important and very crucial, not only for transferring, but just to be, you know, better, just to improve. And the reason is because if you set high goals, if you're not able to reach the high goal you set, you know, you may be a tier below, which isn't too bad either. If you set your goals as average, as mediocre, the best you can be is mediocre and average. But in reality, you'll probably be, you know, you'll probably be right here. So what I'm trying to say is that if you set your goals as a high goal, you can either achieve the high goal or realistically you'll be right here, which isn't too bad. You know, if you set low goals, the highest you can be is low, but in reality you'll probably be right here. So let me break this down into college terms. So let's say that your high goal, your dream school is USC, okay? But then let's say you didn't get into USC, but you didn't get your 4.0, you didn't, something happened and you just couldn't get in, but you got into UCSD. You know what I'm trying to say? It's very logical. If you set your goals as USC, you can get USC, you know, and you can also get this, which isn't too bad either. But if you set your low goals as, let's say, Chico, okay? Let's say you tell yourself, oh, you know, I'm not that smart, you know, I never got good grades in high school, so I'm just gonna aim for Chico. And I'm not hating on Chico, you know, I know some friends who go to Chico, but I don't know if that's the most academically affluent institution. But if you set your goals as Chico, the best you can do is Chico. Worst case, what's worse than Chico? Community college. Okay, that's a joke. Okay, you're not gonna end up at community college again. But you know what I'm trying to say. If you set your goals high, you can get the high goal. There is a good chance of you getting it. It's small, but it's possible. But worst case scenario, you'll probably go to UCSD or, you know, somewhere below the high goal you set. It's the same thing for, you know, taking tests. In high school, I think I talked about this before, but, you know, for my math classes, I'd study to get a B, you know, because that's what I wanted. But I realized that when I studied to get a B, I never got a B. I always got a C or a D, you know, maybe B minus. But if I studied to get an A, I always got a B or, you know, sometimes an A minus. Not always, you know. Sometimes you can study for A to get an A and get a C or get a D, you know, but the chances of that is much lower because you've prepared yourself to that high standard. That's why setting high goals is very important, and this is not only for transferring but also for life. You know, if you plan in your mind, I want to be a millionaire, and you work hard every day to achieve that goal, there's a good chance you can get it. But if you're mentality is, oh, I just want to make 5 figures, I just want to make 50,000 my entire life, then chances of that happening is pretty high, because that's how you're thinking. The mindset is very important. The mentality is very important in the results that happen in your life. That's why it's important to set high goals.